Every farm has a beginning. Not the day the land was bought, not the day the barn was built, but the day you decide to stop dreaming and start doing. For us, that's what this season is all about. Building something that will feed our family, teach us new skills, and maybe inspire someone else to take that first step. Most mornings don't start with anything exciting. Just a gate to open, a few tools to gather, and another day's work waiting to be done. But I've learned that the little things are what build a farm. One chore at a time, one project at a time, one lesson at a time. It's easy to look at someone else's finished homestead and think they have it all figured out. The truth is, every farm you admire was once just an idea. And that's exactly where we are, learning as we go, trying new things, making mistakes, and hopefully getting a little better every single day. This property isn't just where we live. It's becoming the place where we grow our food, spend time as a family, and create a life that's a little more connected to the land. Today's project might seem simple. Feed the birds, check the water, keep everything moving. But every one of those small jobs is part of something much bigger, because this isn't really a story about chickens. It's the story of building a farm from the ground up. And this is only the beginning. Building a farm isn't one big project. It's 1,000 little ones. Some days you're feeding animals, other days you're organizing a shop, fixing equipment, or moving things that don't seem important today, but you know they'll matter tomorrow. That's something this place is teaching me. Everything has a purpose. Every tool, every building, every acre. One day all of it will work together, but today we're still building. There's a saying that nothing worth having comes easy. I think that's especially true when it comes to producing your own food. The birds don't care how busy my schedule is. They don't know if I had a long day at work. They just depend on me to show up. And honestly, I kind of like that. Because every time I walk out here, it reminds me why we're doing this in the first place. Not to create the perfect farm, but to create a better life. One where our kids know where food comes from, one where hard work means something, one where dinner has a story behind it. Sometimes I catch myself looking around this property and imagining what it could become. New fences, rotational grazing, more animals, gardens, orchards. A farm that's constantly growing right alongside us. And maybe that's the best part. The destination is exciting, but it's the journey that keeps bringing me back outside every single day. Somewhere along the way, I realized that farming isn't made up of big moments. It's made up of hundreds of small ones. The trips back and forth, loading feed, filling buckets, checking on animals, and doing the same things tomorrow that you did today. Most people will never see this part. They'll see the finished meal, the beautiful pasture, or the picture of a full freezer. But this is what makes all of that possible. Every bag of feed I carry, every trip across this property, every chore that seems repetitive, it's an investment in something bigger. I used to think self-sufficiency meant doing everything on your own. Now I think it means being willing to show up, even when nobody's watching, because the animals are counting on you. The land is counting on you. And if you're building something that will last, so is your future. There are easier ways to put food on the table. I know that. But every day I spend out here reminds me that easy isn't always the goal. Sometimes the goal is simply to know that you've earned it. Little by little, day after day, this place is becoming more than just a piece of property. It's becoming a farm, and we're just getting started.
Quiet.
As the day winds down, it's easy to look around and wonder if we've really accomplished that much. The chores are finished, the feed bins are a little lighter, the waterers are full, and the birds are settled in for another night. On paper, it doesn't seem like much. But that's the thing about building a farm. Progress isn't always measured by what you can see today. It's measured by showing up again and again and again. Every day, these birds grow a little more. Every day we learn something new. And every day this place feels a little less like land and a little more like home. When we first started this journey, I thought raising our own food was the goal. But I'm beginning to realize the food is only part of the reward. The real reward is the process. Slowing down, spending more time outside, learning skills that almost disappeared. Building something our family can be proud of. There will be challenges ahead. There will be projects that don't go as planned, equipment that breaks, mistakes we'll make, and lessons we'll have to learn the hard way. But that's okay, because no farm is built in a single season. It's built one sunrise, one project, and one decision at a time. These chickens are just the beginning. There are fences to build, pastures to improve, cattle to raise, and a dream that's still taking shape. So if you'd like to follow along as we build this modern homestead from the ground up, we'd be glad to have you here. We'll see you in the next one.